Welcome, folks. We're here live with two splendid interviews about the exceptional land of Mongolia.
Throughout the past years, the Mongols have been applying their battle tactics around Asia and bringing the influence of the Mongols around the world.
We'll be streaming a live video right after the break.
Imagine this. You are trying to fight on your horse in a war, but you can't even turn around to kill your enemies? Well now, with the all-new stirrups, you can turn on your saddle at any angle. This tactic is currently being used by many Mongolians, and the idea is brought to you by Genghis Khan. Don't stir up some trouble. Get these stirrups. Welcome back. We have just received footage from the battle that is going on right now between the Mongols and China.
As you can see, months prior to the Mongols' attack, we were using spy networks to scout defenses, map roads, and escape routes, to note supply sources and gather intelligence on local defense and infrastructure.
Notice how many of the soldiers are on horses. They are a vital part of the Mongolian army. The horses allowed mobility, which made it possible to send them on successful scouting missions, gathering intelligence about routes, and searching for terrain suited for the preferred combat tactics of the Mongols. The horses were also used as a benefit in war because they had stirrups, as shown in the commercial, which allowed the Mongols to shoot people from all angles.
Now, instead of using the popular hit-and-run tactic, as you can see, they are using the feigned retreat. The troops are faking defeat only to turn on pursuing enemies when they aren't ready.
As you can see, the troops have started to fire the popular weapon, catapults. They use large stones, deceased animals, and flaming naphtha bombs to break down the enemy's front line.
They also exercise the ingenious strategy of lighting extra campfires and placing straw soldiers on spare horses to make the Mongol army appear larger than it actually was.
We are lucky enough to have a second interview with a man who lives his life as a Mongol. We have Baloma on the scene right now.
I'm here with a young man named Setseg who lives on the steppe.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. So back at the station, we were wondering, what is the Pax Mongolica?
Well, Nergui, the Pax Mongolica is an intangible peace treaty all throughout Mongolia. Wherever Genghis Khan goes, he conquers many lands. And when he goes there, he respects the cultures of the people that once lived there, and he lets them practice the same cultures and religions that they once practiced before he conquered their lands. This is what makes Genghis Khan a prosperous leader. Genghis recognizes that other civilizations and people have different technology than us, and he uses this to his advantage by making roads, which helped me get wealthy and live better. And we're back. Welcome back to the Mongol News Network. It was so great to have a special guest, like Setseg, on our show today. We're so lucky enough to have a second guest on our show today, the great, the powerful Genghis Khan.
Hi, I'm probably related to you. So, Genghis, we've heard many impressive things about you. Is it true that you're so successful and created very important battle tactics for your country?
Yes, in fact, these battle tactics are currently being used in a war against China. Without these battle tactics, our country wouldn't be half the size that it is today. Not only have I expanded using these tactics, I have improved my offensive military and used my campaign of terror.
So, what is this campaign of terror you're talking about?
My campaign of terror is a campaign that I started where I make sure that all the villages fear me. For example, I would attack the townspeople except a few, and those few people that remain will tell the villages around them how much power I really have, causing them to fear me. Not only did the Pax Mongolica improve society, but this campaign of terror did too. There were more and more people in my country of Mongolia every single day, which prospered our land and improved society.
I have heard that you're such an efficient attacker and have been able to continuously attack multiple nations. How are you able to defeat all those standing in your way, and how have you been able to quickly go from one nation to another?
Well, our horses are our secret weapon. We are not only able to use them to transport from one country or nation to another, but they are also a crucial part of our offensive attack. Because of stirrups, our horses enable us to shoot others from all angles. This improved this offensive military immensely because we were able to conquer others and expand more efficiently.
Well, that's the end for today, folks. I'll see you next week on Mongol News Network.
Go on and do it for me. Now watch me whip. Kill it. Now watch me nay. Okay.
We have just received footage from the battle that is happening. It's not going to kill yourself.
I didn't do anything.
Okay. So
Yeah, punch out.
right now between the Mongols and China. No, you said
Now shoot. I'm here with a young man named Setsei who lives on the steppe. Setsei who lives on the steppe. I'm here with a young man named Setsei who lives on the steppe. I'm here with a young man named Setsei. I'm here with a young man named Setsei who lives on the steppe. I'm here with a young man named Setsei who lives on the steppe.
I figured out how to do it. Just think about dying babies.
That's not okay.
It's so sad.
I'm here with a young man named Setsei who lives on the steppe.
Are you kidding?
But China.